officers first or the valid documentations first?
The no officers first, which would be
Okay.
Destiny Bell, Asia Bingham, Melissa Black.
But do we have retained counsel that's ready first?
Yes, we're gonna call them first.
Okay.
And then valid docs is Javon Bush.
I'm sorry, Miss Bell, can you stop taking yourself off mute? Thank you.
Oh, I didn't know to put it on mute or not.
I need for everyone to keep their devices on mute until your case is called. Thank you. And I'm going to open court now. Good morning. The 36th District Court in the state of Michigan is now in session with the Honorable Tenisha Yancey presiding. While court is in session, there will be no talking, sleeping, lying down, driving, no wearing of any hair garments unless it's for religious purposes only, no chewing of any gum or reading of any material, and you must be properly dressed when the judge asks you to turn on your camera. Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning. Good morning to all of you on Zoom as well. We're ready to proceed on the retained matters first. Good morning.
Are the parties ready to proceed on, he told me his name, Ozan Bonner? O-Z-E-N, Bonner. Are you ready to proceed, Attorney Bruce? I have to unmute him. Unmute, Mr. Bruce.
Okay,
This is the People versus Ozan Bonner. Ticket number SP 14114381. Driving with open alcohol as driver. Count 2, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 14114461. Driving in an unsafe manner. Appearances for the record, please.
good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Bruce Saperstein, P 19893, representing Ozine Bonner, who's here at my side.
In
Mr.
today's
Bonner,
date-
I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead.
Mr. Bonner, will you
Today's
state your name for the record?
Ozine Bonner.
In today's date and time is set for a bench trial.
And is there an officer who's checked in, or did we let them leave?
No officer checked in for this matter, Your Honor.
Counselor, how would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, I asked that all three matters be dismissed. These matters started in December of 2022.
Okay.
I asked that be dismissed.
The court will acknowledge or has verified that an officer has not checked in on these matters, therefore they will be dismissed without prejudice. And hopefully since 22, your client has not had any further tickets or any further contact, and would be advised going forward to ensure that he does not have, not to admit responsibility today, but that he in the future does not have any open alcohol in his vehicle.
He doesn't. He was
you are-
driving his cousin's car, and he's a bus driver for the city of Detroit for 3 years now.
Okay, perfect. Well, good luck to you, sir, and have a good day.
Thank you. You have a blessed
You
day.
do likewise, Your Honor.
Thank
Have
you.
a wonderful day and take care.
Thank you.
Okay, bye now.
And are the parties ready to proceed on Portia Brandon?
Good morning. Yes, we are ready to proceed on Portia Brandon.
For this insurance.
This is the People versus Portia Brandon, ticket number U 659111123. Violation of firearm ordinance. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brandon McNeil, P number 81300, appearing on behalf of Ms. Portia Brandon, who is present via Zoom. Ms. Brandon, state your name for the record, please.
Portia Brandon.
Your Honor,
Date and time set for trial. How would you like to proceed?
Your Honor, this was the date and time set for a trial, and I do not believe that the officer has appeared via Zoom. Given that, I would make a motion to dismiss all charges, Your Honor.
Madam Clerk, that's correct. No officer has checked in and left out of the courtroom on this matter.
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, so the court has verified that an officer has not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, your matters will be dismissed, Ms. Brandon. Just be careful in the future.
Okay, thank you so much.
Have a good day.
Thank you,
too.
Your Honor.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
And are the parties ready to proceed on Gabrielle Brookie?
Ready, Your Honor.
This is the People versus Gabrielle Brookie, ticket number 237539831, driving 6 to 10 miles over the speed limit. Today's date and time is scheduled for a formal hearing. Appearances for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Ben Werbling, P64889 on behalf of Mr. Brokey.
And is Mr. Brokey present? Mr.
Judge,
Weber?
for purposes, it's a civil infraction. So I asked to waive his appearance. I have complete authority, Your Honor.
Okay, so wait.
Thank you, Judge. This is the date and time set for a formal hearing. It was scheduled at 8:35 this morning, Your Honor. I don't believe an officer has checked in and or appeared. So given those reasons, we would move to dismiss, Your Honor.
Okay.
No officer checked in, Your Honor.
The court has verified that an officer has not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, the matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Whitman, you're free to go.
Thank you to you and your staff, Judge. Have a great day and great weekend.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Too. Are the parties ready to, oh, no, I'm sorry. That's wrong. Let me check. Sorry. Asia, are the parties ready to proceed on Asia Bickham?
There's no officer on that. Judge is set up for trial today.
Okay, and are you the counsel for her?
Yes, I am, Judge.
And we have no other, Madam Clerk, we have no other retained counsel.
No, that's all the retained. I called all the retained counsel.
Thank you.
You're welcome. This is the People versus Asia Bickham, ticket number SP 122-64971. Driving while unlicensed. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Asia Bigham. Ms. Bigham, please state your name for the record, please.
Asia Bigham.
Your Honor, this is date and time scheduled for trial. The officer did not appear here today. We'd ask for dismissal, understanding it's without prejudice.
So the court will acknowledge that an officer has not appeared either virtually or in person. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Bingham, you are free to go.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Have a good day.
You have a better one.
Thank you.
And are the parties ready to proceed on Melissa Black?
Ready to proceed.
This is the People versus Melissa Black, ticket number SP 142-63921, no insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 142-63861, driving 16 to 20 miles over the speed limit, and count 2, driving in the left center lane. Today's date and time is scheduled for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Melissa Black. Ms. Black, state your name for the record, please.
Melissa Black.
Your Honor, this is date time scheduled for trial. Officer Kenneth Hope did not appear here today for the hearing or for the trial. We're asking the court to dismiss the 3 tickets. We understand it would be without prejudice.
Okay, so the court has acknowledged that an officer has not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. You are free to go.
Thank you.
You're welcome, Ms. Black. Have a good day.
You as well.
And it was one more, right, Ms. Melina?
Yes, Destiny Bell, and then Damon Blake is going to be a dismissal also. That is set for trial today too.
Okay. Now the parties ready to proceed with the Destiny Bell.
Yes.
All right, this is the People versus, oh, I'm sorry.
Ms. Bell, you can turn your camera on, ma'am.
It won't let me turn my camera on. The clerk exited me out completely this morning. Good morning,
Good morning.
Your Honor.
Good
This is the
morning.
People versus Destiny Bell, ticket number SP 143-90061, driving while on a suspended license. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Destiny Bell. Ms. Bell, state your name for the record, please.
Destiny Bell.
Your Honor, this is date and time scheduled for trial. The officer did not appear here today. we will ask for dismissal, understanding it would be without prejudice.
Okay, and the court has verified that an officer has not checked in either virtually or in person. Therefore, these matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Ms. Bell, take this as a blessing and make sure that you use it wisely to get your license back as soon as possible, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. I'm in the process of filing for bankruptcy, so I have my license in a couple weeks.
Good for you. Okay, good luck
Thank
to
you.
you.
Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too.
And are the parties ready to proceed on Damon? On Damon Blake.
Yes.
This is the People versus Damon Blake, ticket number SP 143-55041. Loudspeaker, ticket number, I'm sorry, and count 2, no insurance misdemeanor, and count 3, driving in an unsafe manner. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Damon Blake. Mr. Blake, please identify yourself for the record, please.
Yeah, how you doing? This is Damon Blake.
Your
Mr.
Honor,
Blake, wait, time out. Mr. Blake, are you wearing the glasses for medical purposes?
Yeah, I got kind of glaucoma. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Your Honor, this is date and time scheduled for trial. Officer Jackson did appear here today. Upon proof that he submitted to me valid insurance, the prosecutor has agreed to dismiss all 3 tickets. We'll stipulate the probable cause on those 3 tickets. Judge will ask for dismissal as an officer of the court. I did see valid insurance for the vehicle today.
Okay, that's a really
That is
good.
correct, Judge, Your Honor. Attorney Luke Garinger, P 85677, appearing on behalf of the city of Detroit. I spoke with Officer Jackson. That was the resolution that we arrived at today.
Okay, that's a good resolution. I mean, that was a really good deal, Ms. Blake. I hope you use it as a turnaround point. But the court will adopt the recommendation and will dismiss all matters this morning without prejudice, sir. You are free to go.
All right. Thank you, Judge. Have a good day.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
Okay, and then our parties ready to proceed on Javon Bush.
Yes.
Before we, I'm so sorry. What are we doing with the ones where officers are here? Ballantyne, Burton, Broadus, Harrington, or Baskin?
Well, they all taken, please, Your Honor. We're doing all the dismissals first.
Okay.
Your Honor, I believe has defendant Brodus checked in. I don't believe that they had an officer. Jetter is here.
No, Jada Brodus did not check in. Officer Jetta, you're free to go.
Thank you, ma'am. You all have a great day.
You too. Thank you, officer.
Thank you, officer.
That's the only one that has not checked in. The only defender.
We let the other one go for Taja Brooks, right? Yeah, we did. You let her go, right? Yeah, let him go.
Okay, thank you.
The rest of them, I think the rest of them are going to be pleased.
Thank you.
Your Honor,
You're welcome.
I'm sorry, there is another dismissal on Rachel Brown.
Okay.
She's under the trial docket today.
Ms. Brown, you can turn your camera on.
And is the officer still here, or did they let him go?
I spoke with Officer Hussein Saleh earlier, and he had to leave, but I did speak with him, and that is going to be a dismissal today.
Thank you.
Okay. This is the People versus Rachel Brown, ticket number SP 1439731. No insurance misdemeanor. Ticket number SP 143981111. Expired plates. Today's date and time was scheduled for a bench trial. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Rachel Brown. Ms. Brown, state your name for the record, please.
Rachel Brown.
Your Honor, the officer did appear here today, as the prosecutor indicated, and they have agreed to dismiss or nolly process the matters. We'll stipulate the probable cause.
Thank you. So the court will adopt the people's recommendation and dismiss these matters without prejudice. Ms. Brown, you are free to go, ma'am.
Thank you.
The people, the court. Did I say the court or the people? I'm so used to saying the people instead of the court. It's the court.
Thank you.
Okay, and then are the parties ready to proceed on Javon Bush?
Ready.
And this is the people versus Javon Bush, ticket number SP 12894311. Driving while license is invalid or improper. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Javon Bush. Mr. Bush, state your name for the record, please.
Javon Bush.
Your Honor, Mr. Bush, and your clerk confirmed that he has a valid driver's license. We'd ask for dismissal, we'll stipulate the probable cause on the ticket. We'd ask that the bench warrant that was issued for him be set aside at this time.
The court will set aside the bench warrant. And Madam Clerk, this was a verification of driver's
Yes.
license, is that correct? So the court
Yes,
has
Your Honor.
verified that the driver's license is in fact valid, therefore the matters will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Bush, you are free to go.
Thank you. You all have a good day.
Thank you.
You too. And are the parties ready to proceed on Lamika Baskin?
I don't see a Baskin.
Did we talk
We're
to
not
her
ready
yet?
on that one yet. We're not ready on that one yet.
So you're not ready on none of the trials that's in the breakout rooms?
That's correct. I'm not ready on those yet. I need to speak with Mr. Geringer, but I have other people that are ready to tender a plea at this time.
Okay. Oh, I thought we were ready on everyone. Okay.
Well, we were until some documentation came available.
Gotcha.
We didn't have a chance to talk to Mr. Geringer. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, okay. Are the parties ready to proceed on Green Bill?
Yes.
This
Mr.
is the
Mrs. Bell, will you turn your camera on, please?
This is the people versus Green Bill, ticket number 1848004. I'm sorry, scratch that. This is ticket number 184800451. Operating with no license. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Green Bell. Mr. Bell, state your name for the record, please.
Green Bill.
Your Honor, there is a recommendation for dismissal will stipulate the probable cause. Ask that the bench warrant that was previously issued be set aside.
And the court will set aside the bench warrant. You said there's a recommendation for dismissal?
Yes,
That's correct.
Okay. Can you tell me why?
I had that written down in my notes here. Let me take a look. One moment. Was this valid documentation, I thought, or may have checked the SOS on this?
No,
Yeah, I
that
didn't
was,
check. Yeah, I didn't check his.
that was on the doc.
Okay, I thought I had maybe checked the SOS on this one. That's why I was recommending dismissal.
I can check it again. I can check it for you. No, he doesn't have valid license.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose I'll speak with Ms. Cameron on this one. Sorry,
Thank
that
you.
was my mistake. I thought I'd checked the SOS on that.
No problem, thank you. Just, Mr. Bell, we're gonna recall your matter in a moment.
Okay.
I'm actually going to put you back into a breakout room, sir.
Yes, thank you.
Okay.
You'll be in this breakout room. Go ahead and join that breakout room for me. Thank you. Okay. And are the parties ready to proceed on Eugene Blair?
Yes.
Okay, this is the people versus Eugene Blair, ticket number SP 11670531. I'm loitering in count 2, driving while license expired. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mr. Blair. Mr. Blair, please state your name for the record, please, sir.
Good morning, Eugene Blair.
Your Honor, as to Mr. Blair, he is going to enter a guilty plea to loitering in a place of illegal occupation on a 3-month delayed sentencing. On acceptance of that plea, the second count of driving while license suspended revoked driving while license expired will be dismissed. We'll stipulate to probable cause on that ticket.
Okay, and is this a delayed sentence on the loitering, or is it a plea as charged?
It's a plea as charged with a 3-month delayed sentencing, Judge.
3 months ago. Okay, is that your understanding of the plea, Mr. Blair?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you had an opportunity to talk to Attorney Cameron in the breakout room. Did she advise you of your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you understand your rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anyone threaten you, force you, or promise you anything in exchange for a guilty plea today?
No, ma'am.
Are you pleading guilty on your own free will?
Yes, ma'am.
And are you pleading guilty because you actually are guilty?
Yes, ma'am.
Please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you give will be the truth and the entire truth?
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Cameron, do you have dates and times of voir dire, or do you need that from Madam Clerk?
I do not have dates and times, Judge, sorry.
Madam Clerk?
On February the 28th, 2021, were you in the city of Detroit on Bond Street?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
And at that date and time, sir, was that a place of illegal occupation, meaning an illegal place to purchase marijuana?
Yes, ma'am.
And sir, you went there knowing that that was a marijuana dispensary house without valid documentation, and you purchased, or you went there in an attempt to purchase marijuana, correct?
Yes, ma'am. Attempt to, yes.
And marijuana was discovered at that residence, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I mean, yes, yes, ma'am.
We ask the court to accept the plea.
The court is satisfied and will accept his guilty plea, and will enter a guilty plea on behalf of Mr. Blair for loitering in a place of illegal occupation. The other count will be dismissed without prejudice. Mr. Blair, you will be placed on a 3-month delayed sentence, which means, and I believe she's already explained, that as long as you have no further tickets, no further contact with police, this matter, that one matter, will be dismissed as well when you return. The court is going to assess fines and fees of $250 in this matter. You do need to pay that when you return as well. Madam Clerk, what's the return date?
October the 16th at 8:30 in the morning.
So we will see you on October 16th at 8:30, sir.
Yes, Your Honor. Appreciate it. Thank you so much.
But keep in mind that you have to have your fines and fees paid and no further contact with the court for that other matter to be dismissed as well.
Yes, I was, he explained to me I can come there and make a payment, or payment arrangements will come to 36th District and pay. That's correct?
That is correct, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Thank
All
you,
right,
Your
you're
Honor.
free to go. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Thank you.
No parties ready to proceed on Rondell Bigham? Bigham? Am I pronouncing his last name correctly?
Bingman?
Bingman?
Is that how you pronounce your name, Rondell? You have to unmute your phone for us to hear you, sir.
Mr. Bingman?
Bingman, okay.
Yes, yes, Your Honor.
Bingman?
Thank you.
Okay, this is the People versus Rondell Bingman, ticket number SP 13417651, and proper plates. And appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Melinda Cameron, appearing on behalf of Rondell Bingman. Mr. Bingman, state your name for the record, please. Your Honor, this is date and time scheduled for
I'm
arraignment.
sorry, Miss Molina. Can you say it one more time for the court reporter?
It's
Sir,
very
I'm sorry.
muffled.
Yeah. Sir, state your name again for the record, please.
Mr. Bingman, state your name again. So I think that there's is your computer or your phone sitting on top of something where it would be muffled?
No, I have an AirPod. I'm not sure if you can hear me.
That's better. That's much clearer. Whatever you just did, keep it that way, okay?
Yes, Your Honor.
No, it's going in and out.
Take the AirPod out. Disconnect your AirPod and then say it again.
Try it now.
Hello.
Okay, that's great. State your name so that the court reporter can hear you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you can state your name so that the court reporter can hear you now.
Yes, Your Honor.
State your name.
Yes, Rondell Bingman.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Cameron.
Yes,
Sorry about
Linda Cameron appearing on behalf of Mr. Bingman. Your Honor, there's a bench warrant outstanding. We ask that that be set aside at this time.
Okay, the court will set aside the bench warrant.
And there's a recommendation for dismissal and stipulate to probable cause.
And this is for improper plate. Is the dismissal based on valid plates or valid act?
I'm not sure the prosecutor sent that
Yes,
dismissal sheet.
yes, Your Honor. That was my understanding. That was in my notes here.
Okay.
I had a recommendation for dismissal, yes.
Okay, so the court will accept the people's recommendation to dismiss this matter without prejudice. Mr. Bingman, you are free to go. Make sure you're keeping your plates and things valid and up to date.
Thank you. And yes, Your Honor.
Have a good day, sir.
You as well.
Okay, and our last, Derek Bonner. Are we ready to proceed with the Derek Bonner?
Mr. Bonner, turn your camera on, sir.
Okay.
Can
you see me that too?
And just for the record too, he owes a ticket already for $290 for the SP 9968491. He owes $290 on that ticket.
Okay, thank you.
And the other matter, he never pled to.
Okay,
Well, actually, yes, he did. He owes $290 on that ticket as well. So that's, I'll call the matter. This is the people versus Derek.
I'm
Go
sorry,
ahead.
he's only here for a review for these two matters?
Well, he actually is here for arraignment on the bench warrant because he never made payments on these matters.
Oh, I see. Okay, thank you.
This is the people versus Derek Bonner, ticket number SP 10338721, operating with no license, and ticket number SP 9684931, operating with no license. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Derek Bonner.
Mr. Bonner, state your name for the record.
Derek Bernard Bonner.
Your Honor, Mr. Bonner did indicate to me that he believed that these matters were adjudicated. I didn't think they were because of how they were on the docket, but apparently he was absolutely correct. He's asking for more time to pay. I'm asking Mr. Bonner to approach the court and present a payment plan to the payment plan department so he could take care of these matters, and we'd ask for some additional time to pay, Judge.
Madam Clerk, when were the fines and fees assessed?
They were assessed in, I'll tell you, hold on. In November 8th, 2019.
Mr. Bonner,
Yes, ma'am.
since 2019?
No, let me tell you, Judge, and I'm not trying to make any excuse, and I take full responsibility, but you know, it was the pandemic, and then employment stopped, and then employment, and then I thought I was going to be taking a job in Atlanta. I thought I'd be taking a job in Atlanta, and then the job rescinded, and it's like,
Okay.
I got 3 kids. I pay child support, and
Okay.
time's just been hard. And I ain't trying to make no excuses, Judge Yancey. I'm really not. I'm gonna pay them. You know, I got some stuff going on right now, but I'm gonna pay them, Judge Yancey. I am.
So you
I asked
have,
him.
so I'm going to order you to come to the court to enter into a payment arrangement. And
Okay.
so that way, hopefully you can stay on course and stay on, stay focused. They'll give you a payment arrangement based on your income. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
And just make sure that that's a priority. I know, hey, beautiful. I know that your children are a high priority, but that should be your number one priority for the next several months until you can get this resolved, because you don't want to have to keep coming back to court.
No, I'm gonna take care of Judge Yancey. You have my word.
Okay, so you'll come down to the court. You have 2 weeks to get down to the court to enter into a payment agreement with the court. Madam Clerk?
Yes, ma'am. I'll be. Oh,
July 28th.
You have until July 28th. If you haven't been down here by July 28th, then you will see me again on Zoom that morning. You need to log in.
I don't want to see you, so I'll be down way before
You
then.
do not want to see me that morning.
Okay. Thank you, Judge Yancey. I appreciate you.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Is it Yvonne Burnett? Is that her
Yes.
name?
Yes.
Yvonne Burnett. Are the parties ready to proceed on the vote? Yvonne Burnett?
Yvonne.
Yvonne. I got you, Miss Yvonne. This is the People versus Yvonne Burnett, ticket number SP 139-32701. No insurance misdemeanor. Appearances for the record, please, starting with the attorney.
Yes, Melinda Cameron appearing on behalf of Yvonne Burnett. Ms. Burnett, please state your name for the record, please.
Yvonne Burnett.
Your Honor, Ms. Burnett is going to plead to improper plate. Upon acceptance of that plea, the no insurance count would be dismissed based on the plea to the added count of improper plate.
Okay, so she's pleading to the improper play. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, correct.
All right, I apologize. The court is going to take a 3 to 5 minute recess. Madam Court Reporter, if you need to take a break, you can do so now.
Mr. Geringer, can we speak about a couple of people?
Yes.
Breakout room, please.